Well. Hello again, and me. So, the stream broke rather spectacularly. Just, yeah, one stream at a time. So you know how I said there wasn't a lot of Monday scuff? We found it! Yay! It's fine. It's fine. 2 Aila streams in one day. Ha-cha-cha. Wow. 2 hello redeems. And yeah. Raster, welcome back. 2 streams in one day. Oh my. Hello. Phoenix, oh my goodness. Thank you for making it to our 2nd stream today. Glad to see you again. Hello. Hello. Magnus Batha, hello. Glad you could make it to stream number 2. Welcome. Aranthil, hello there. Zeb, hello. Glad you all could make it to our 2nd stream that was totally planned and not scuffed at all. Fine. I guess I am cute. It's fine. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back. We're here once again. Apparently throwing fish manually breaks everything, so it's fine. What was that noise? What noise? Which noise? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. It's a mystery. Okay, are the fish cannons officially offline? Can I have a mod test this once again? Are the fishes not working? Because they should be. I have checked. Okay, now they are working. Thank you, mods. So they are working, but they're not. I'm so confusion. Okay, so anyway, I'm not.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much for the fish. They worked. Oh my gosh, the fish cannons worked. But yeah, thank you very much for the fish. I will eat them later. Schrodinger's fish cannons. Are they working or aren't they working? Is mystery. So yeah, I guess standard practice from now on. Let's make sure to use channel point redeem to throw a fish before you use bits to throw fish, because they seem to randomly jam and or be sabotaged at who knows when for who knows why. I'm guilty of not sharing ear candy. Okay, listen. They are rocks. It's a rock, not candy. It's not candy. They look shiny, but that is because they are polished rocks. They are rocks. Do not eat the rock. Do not. Do you eat like jam with fish? I feel like that would be kind of a weird flavor combination, you know? It was because of what, Denial? You hush, YouTube land denizen. Listen, I'm fierce. I'm very fierce. Can you not see the fangs? Boo! Did I get you? No, Squishla. Nice try though. Mint jelly can be good. I That's okay, but with fish though, why would you want to flavor your fishes with jam? That's the question, and I feel like probably you don't. The teefies, no, they're fangs. Jam is great. That is accurate, but is it great with fish? That's the question. Because like if you are in need of speeding up the flavoring of the fish process, I feel like you could probably do it a little bit differently than jamming the fish cannons and causing the stream to collapse and implode and to break down into component parts. So yeah, what happened? I was throwing some fish manually, which worked just fine. But then all of I think my video card like freaked out or something because all of my screens went black. I didn't like hear anything for a bit, and then my computer came back and my V-Bridger, my VTube Studio, the Twitch integrated throwing system, none of my like actual stream software was working properly. So I had to restart my computer, which doesn't take that long, but restarting all of my programs in the correct order to make sure that my stream is actually working, that took a while. Did I save the image? Yes. The image is saved. It's good. Speaking of, shall we go back to drawing? Adventures with Aila. Still the same thing. Listen, sometimes the fish cannon doesn't work properly, so you gotta catch the fish and you gotta grill them on a magical sword. Yeah? We're back! Hello? It's Zero! Hello, Zero. Oh my goodness. How was collab this weekend? Did you guys have fun? Oh my goodness, I missed a collab with Zero and a lot of other homies. I know Koi was there. I don't know who else was there, but we had a bunch of friendos there doing a repo collab this weekend, and I missed it. Was Rainbow there? Oh man, we missed so many homies this weekend. Hopefully I can catch the next one. I gotta check and see when that is. But yeah, Zero, hello, welcome in. Raspberry jam with boiled fish and potatoes is nice. Okay, I might have to try that. I mean, raspberry jam, that's quite good. I could see like the sweetness and like, I don't know. For some reason, I think like raspberry jam has a bit of tartness too. I could see that working with certain fishes. Anyway, let us continue working on commission. Let's see, we've got new horizon line. Let's throw all of these layers that we're not using in this folder. Maybe turn down the opacity of some of these layers a little bit. Maybe turn down the opacity of this layer. There we go. Okay, so we have a horizon line. We have the main character, our main focus. I think we might scooch him just a little bit this way. Rudely interrupted by fish jam. The Egyptian trend in the memes channel of the Discord. Okay, cool. Thank you. I will absolutely check that out after stream. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. Listen. I need all the help I can get with keeping up with like social media trends. I live under a rock. So like I absolutely miss a bunch of trends and stuff. Like there's an art trend every now and again, like draw your character and this and that. There's like meme stuff, right? No, I'm very, very bad at keeping up with that. So if you see like a meme or a trend, I would absolutely like to be let known about that. Those are words. That is not how words work. Please let me know about trends because that would be very helpful for me. There we go. I can words, I swear. Do I want to be a gnome? No, I don't. I'm a kitsune. I'm very happy being a kitsune. Okay, so this is our horizon line. We need to have like a cool rock right here. Then like a little bit of a lightening thing like this. Oh, no game overs in repo? Wow, really? Dang. Oh, PC crashed. Oh no. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm great at repo, but I will absolutely add more chaos. However, I'll have to check my schedule to see if I can join. Alright, so character is there. Let's see. Found a game called Barony. It has gnomes in it. I mean, are you trying to sell me on this game or trying to make sure that I don't play it? What's the stratagem here, Phoenix? You know what would be really good is if we had a catching of fish. What sort of body language do you have if you're catching a fish? Okay, so there's like a size sort of thing, but what if you're actively like reeling in a fish? What sort of a stance is that? Do you have like a like this, and then you have like a fishing rod that's doing the like, it has like the arc to it? A fish jumping out of the water, maybe? Justice came from you? What do you mean? Listen, why is it justice that my stream broke? That is not any sort of justice. Listen, justice needs to be long-lasting, and you have to learn something from it, right?
You should save.
I should save. That's probably a good plan. Let's do that. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. That's my favorite kind of fish. I do like salmon quite a lot. Listen, it depends on the type of fish that you're eating. So tilapia is like a pretty, like it's very good, very easy to get. It's not too expensive, right? Salmon, delicious. But like if we're talking sushi, oh man, the options open up, right? I quite like eel sushi. That's really good. Do I know why they call it justice? No. You're gonna have a sleep? Well, thank you very much for hanging out for the second stream today. Wow, thank you. But yeah, have a good sleep and I'll catch you later, okay? Good luck on catching actual villains and not coincidental people that just have a villainous laugh, okay? Would I eat sugar-crusted salmon? Listen, you try stuff once to see if you like it, right? At least one time. I have no idea if I would like the flavor. but I'd try it. Here's the thing though. I don't actually have much of a sweet tooth. So if it's like too sweet, I probably won't like it. Why is it called just ice? Because if it was warm, it would be just water. I should have seen that coming. Well done, Phoenix. Well done. Racer. Oh my goodness. I am fierce and not sweet or anything of the sort. How dare. Listen, it's as a flavor. It's not really my favorite, you know? That's all. Calorie rich. Fructose infused. I feel like these are terminologies for like an off-brand type dessert delicacy. I don't know. Calorie rich, fructose infused. So tired. I got stuff to do tonight. Are Swedish fish safe? Here's the thing, Swedish fish, the candy, they're not actually that sweet, so I kind of like them. Like they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Also Anonymous, thank you. I guess the sound clip there. 10 times and faster? Say what? High calorie rich, fructose infused. Calorie rich, fructose infused. I don't know that I can say that fast. Swedish fish, Swedish fish, Swedish fish. Swedish fish. Swedish fish. Alright, so do we want to have a dramatic thing where the fish is being pulled out of the water, or that work? Do we like this? Because like I like this with the fish being grilled. I feel like we could have I feel like we want this scene to be a little bit like the calm between adventures, right? ASMR, you just say Swedish fish. Swedish fish. So yeah, I'm not sure that I like the dramatic pose right here. We could also do like a sitting thing. Like we could have like a rock. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Was the whispering too much? Do I need to give you more advanced warning? Hello, hello. Yeah. This is actually my second stream for today. The first one got interrupted by Scuff, and so now we're back. Okay, I'm gonna do the ASMR again. You guys ready? Prepare yourselves. Brace. Swedish fish. There you go. Swedish fish are pretty good, yeah. Okay, so the goal is to have these two characters like looking at each other, just so that like it feels like it's telling a story, right? Which is kind of what we want here. There's got to be some sort of camaraderie between the two. They're doing adventures together, eating the foods together, etc. and so on, right? And it's on sale on Steam. Wait, really? Harvestella is on the sale. All right, nice. Now appears to be the time to pick up the game. Then there's actually another game that I have been very interested in. Have you guys heard of the game Blueprints? It's a pun. It's got a pun, right? For like the name, and it's like a exploration puzzle type game. I am fascinated. I am very interested in this. I'd probably be horrible at playing it, but I am so fascinated. Blueprints, that one, yes. It's all over the Twitch. Wow. So yeah, I'm thinking that I want to pick it up and play it, just because it looks absolutely fascinating. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough at the puzzles, but also like you just run around and look at things, and like that just sounds really good, right? All right, let's see. Then we got the fluff. Please play it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been fascinated by the game, so I will probably play it. We'll see how it go. Yeah. Is this from a D&D campaign? So this is actually like Adventures in Baldur's Gate sort of a thing. This is for a commission. And it's kind of based on the Baldur's Gate. And I'm just thinking like if I went on an adventure with somebody how would this turn out? And the thing was, it's gotta be fishing, right? Like it just makes sense, really. And the eyes that stare deep into your soul. What a face! What a face! Wow. This is the face of nightmares. What is TSKR? I don't understand acronyms. Okay, so for this, probably need this to be a little bit more. Yeah, this face. Get out of here. Terrible. Thank you for the blessing. What? You're welcome, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna mute and do a hydrate real quick. Give me just a second. Hello, hello. It's a weeb thing, and I have to know these things. Here's the thing, here's the problem. I live under a rock. I know nothing. I am out of all of the loops. Brother, may I have a loop? Yeah, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Hello, for today, the second stream of today. Wow. Egg priority, hello there. Glad you could make it today. You know, for somebody who doesn't watch SpongeBob, I actually do kind of get that reference. Because, like, the starfish does, in fact, live under a rock, yeah? Okay, so we kind of have a vague idea for what is going on here. I do probably need to actually figure out the perspective on this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. denizens. You have the most exciting thing happened. I got package in the mail, and my shiny rocks have arrived. I have new shiny rocks. Okay, Phoenix. You just hoard shiny things. Same though. I collect shiny rocks, and I'm just like, oh, it's a shiny rock. Like I have a cool little geode thing with like little crystals in it and stuff. It's so good. It's so good. Also, it's a Dandelion Days VTuber, the best haunts detective. Hello, friendo. Can we get a shout out for Dandy, please? Guys. You want a mommy voice? You want somebody who will scold you into towing the line of the law? You want haunts? Bestest haunts? You should check out Dandy. He's very important. Can you eat the rocks? Do not eat the rocks. Don't do it. Don't do it. You do have a loop for me. Oh. Your shiny rocks were stolen? Oh no. I don't know. I feel like the denizens might disagree with you there, Dandy. I don't let them do arson. I don't let them do riots and stuff. Like I don't know. They might have more fun with you. I said haunts. Wow. Soren, be nice to my friendos. Wow. I can't believe you've done this. And, okay, YouTube land denizen. Here's the thing. I am fierce. I'm very fierce. I will never claim to be anything besides this. Okay? It's fierce. It's fierce. Not anything else. Definitely not the C word.
Fine.
Don't no, not with the timing. Come on. No. I'm leaving. You guys can just do.
Woo.
Ow. Nothing. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. So for some reason, the YouTube land denizens are saying, well done, Twitch brethren. There you go. Now you know. So what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. There was no chaos, and it was totally fine. Completely fine. No problems whatsoever. Okay, we do, however, need to figure out our perspective. So let's actually hide all of this. Let's hide all of that. Let's make a perspective ruler, shall we? Okay, so. Oh my gosh, YouTube land denizen, don't listen. That is a lie. It is fierce. Okay? It's fierce. Trust me. It's very fierce. Not anything else. No chaos. Yeah, we're doing a very serious stream. This is very serious business. Definitely no horsing around or shenanigans of any sort. No chaos whatsoever. No scuff. Okay, so we do want a little bit of a perspective ruler, and the reason we want this is because we're going to make a grid and we're going to figure out where and kind of how the background is actually going to work. That's kind of going to be the stratagem here. So we're basically going to be drawing an perspective grid just so that I can put specific items. Like we need to kind of figure out where the rocks like hit the horizon line so they're actually in perspective even though they're rocks. We basically want to figure out how to show like the horizon line. That's going to be important, but we basically got to figure out like how to show the perspective without drawing like buildings and stuff. So this is going to be kind of a whole thing. However, for a picture like this, the background is going to be kind of important. The characters are kind of interactive with the background. It's kind of important. So we're actually going to draw the sword also in perspective. Very important. Okay, so we have our perspective grid now, right? So now we can start planning out where does the shoreline, where is the shoreline, where is the water, where do the rocks go, what are they doing, how do they live, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so we have a couple of characters. Are the characters framed well? That's what we gotta ask ourselves. So then if we have okay, so important things. We have two characters here. We want to have people look at this character first, right? So maybe we have like a couple of rocks like this. Maybe in the distance here we have a couple of rocks and they kind of point at character. Very important, right? So we can do something like this. I don't think I want water throughout all of the background, so I think we need a shoreline somewhere. Well, how do we add a shoreline that makes sense and doesn't look weird, right? That's the second question. I think we could do like a little bit of a like across a lake right here, so then we could have some cool like trees and stuff. Everybody likes trees, right? Then we have a cool rock. Then we have like the side of a mountain, maybe some more trees. We're gonna have, let's see, we have the lake like this, and then we have, let's see, a shoreline like this. And then we have, let's see, we could have some trees like here. Now that might be good, actually. Let's lower the opacity of our grid layer. Trees do be cool, yes. Seasoning bottle opened up all over. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, it's not karma if you lose food to too much seasoning. That's just sadness. I am so sorry. Hopefully you can salvage it and it's not too I'm hoping you don't have too many spices. I would not wish that on anybody. Listen. Food is sacred, okay? Everybody, listen. Food is delicious. Food should be good. You don't trust trees? They're very shady. That is accurate. The more light that you shine, the shadier they are. You try to expose their crimes, bring light to the situation, bam. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so this is our shoreline. Maybe we need like another rock like this. Just so we have a couple of little rocks here. That might be good. And then. Get a great big old lake. Are there sharks in the water? You know, that's a very good question. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think this is an ocean. I would say this is probably like a forest lake. So yeah, I don't think there's gonna be sharks. There's water serpents. I mean, we could draw like the Loch Ness monster, like chilling in the water over here. There are freshwater sharks? I think for this, we're trying to avoid sharks. I don't think we want to do fishing for sharks. Okay, so now the question is, we gotta figure out main character here. Do we like the face shape? I don't think the face shape is quite right. Let me grab my reference pictures again. Hold on. Yeah, these are wildly off. So let me copy this layer. Then let's actually take a look. I think we need to make the snoot more like, let's see, make this a little bit bigger, and then let's see. Okay, it needs to look more like dragon, right? It's kind of important. Okay, I think we have this. This is a little too smiley, probably. Also, we might need a little bit more, like, chin. Like, we don't quite have the like, jaw shape correct, you know? this is why we make copies of layers, because I'm like, is this better? It doesn't feel like it's better. Feel like how to fix? How would I fix this? Let's see. What is going on? Computer, what are you doing? Stop immediately. Do we need to move the eyes lower? I'm looking at my references. Hold on. Stand by. Actually, let me... Man, I'm thirsty. Hold on. Let me mute and do a hydrate. Give me just a second. Wow. It's up to the food gods. I say that every time I cook. Listen. It'll be fine, right? You did a good. You're gonna be fine. Your food is gonna be fine. Do not fear. Do not fear for the food. It'll be good. Listen, we'll put the head back. Don't worry. Listen, we're trying to make sure that it's properly balanced with the rest of his face. We are doing a service for this character, okay? Honestly, this design is pretty cool. Like, for me, it looks like a hammerhead shark, and then we got like a beard, and then we got the horns and stuff. Like, it's just kind of a cool design. I mean, who doesn't like hammerhead sharks, though? You know. You'll even wear a maid outfit? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Hired immediately. Thank you. When can you start? Do you do like cleaning as well as cooking? Like, that's the real question, though. Like, just cooking is like enough, right? But also, like, what if cleaning too? And cleaning? Oh my gosh. All the things. Wow. Does this face work though? Does it? Does it? Trying to figure out an interesting, like, shape language that matches the references, but also makes the character like more distinguished. And like this, I don't think we need this line per se. But like we have a very interesting, like sharp angle right here, and then we have like neckline, cranium to neckline right there. Honestly, I kind of like that. And then I'm wondering like how to show this over here also. Does that work, or does that make the silhouette look weird? I feel like the silhouette looks a little bit weird. We might have to clean up. Let's see, we've got chin shape. We've got the little spike on the chin. Let's actually try to move some of the armor away from that, just so that we have very clean silhouettes. We have very distinguished shapes. That way when I draw the neckline right there, it doesn't look like there's too much interference happening. I feel like some of the stuff over here doesn't quite work though. Also, I think we need to make the spikes right here a little bit bigger. It's paid extra. Listen, magical spells that would come at a premium. It makes sense that would be you would have to charge extra for that type of service. No, that's definitely reasonable. I feel like this jaw isn't quite in the right spot. Okay, so that's pretty good, aside from the fact we don't have any of the extra, like, markings on there, right? Something kind of like that, I'm thinking. It's pretty decent, right? Let's see. 1, 2. So the head size compared to the body size, I think it does work. So now the question becomes how to make the rest of these work. Let's put all of these folders a little closer, then put all these layers a little bit closer together. Let's throw all of this into a junk folder. I feel like we need to have, let's see, we have a cool rock. Gotta have, let's see, if we have Kitsune chilling on the rock, let's see, half this size would be there, here, so maybe like this big for torso. Actually, if we did do something like this, we could get to see all of the tails. How has it been an hour? Really? All right, we're going to have a quick break, and then we shall return. Let me make sure that I save this before we go on break, just in case, right? Okay, so it's been at least an hour since our last break. And by break, I mean starting the stream. An hour at the 30-minute mark feels weird, right? Doesn't it? Either way, Twitch says it's been an hour. Ads will be unleashed. To deal with this, we're gonna go on break. I shall be away for like, let's call it 5 minutes-ish, and then we'll be right back, okay? Okay. Enjoy the break screen. You've fallen into my trap. Oh, what a pleasant thing to return to. Wah! Hello, everybody. Welcome
Boo.
back. In me.
Did I get you?
No, Squishla. In me. Aila. Hello. But yeah. Renra, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. All right, we back. Let us continue. Let's see. So for the fishing, kitsune, we need to actually make the head a little bit smaller. It's kind of too big. You definitely don't want praise to go to the kitsune's head. It's a bad plan. New Aila? Who phone? That's a very good question. Oh, did you lose your phone? Okay, glad we found it. So would the fluff cover up all of this? Maybe. Probably. Low poly model. You know, I might know somebody who could help me out with a low poly model. Honestly, that would be pretty funny. I wonder how that would work. I know a guy who might be able to help me out with the low poly model. We'll see. Okay. Okay. I just realized, so with the twisting of the neck, like this. This does not work. This is not how anatomy works. This is like an anime meme, the like shaft head tilt backwards, you know, behind the shoulder. Like I can't. No, this does not work. This does not bring joy. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. We could do like a side profile. That would be fine. But like the full like looking behind the shoulder thing, absolutely not. Am I an owl? No, I'm not. Listen, my neck does move, like, properly according to my spine. So we don't have to worry about that. Well, I mean, I do. If my head suddenly does the owl thing, something's probably gone really badly wrong, you know? I think I will draw my hair up in a little bun. I think that'd be nice. I've drawn the head. The head is so big. Why do I have a habit of drawing heads so big? Why so big? Calm down. Be in small end. Right. We do need to make the ears bigger though. That's very important. Let's see. Actually, I need to move the placement of this ear. Aila. I mean, owls are kind of interesting, though. Being possessed? No, guys, I'm not possessed. Relax, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. It's okay. Don't panic. What was the movie that, like... There was some movie that... I haven't actually watched it, but I've seen clips of, like, this is the movie that set the standard for horror movies. I don't remember what it was, though. The Exorcist? Maybe it was something like that. Probably. That would make sense. Yeah, I haven't actually watched the movie. But yeah, that's like where the head turns all the way around or whatever. Just weird stuff. So my brain went on kind of a random journey after I said, hey, I've never watched this, and it got me thinking about stuff that we have talked about that I've said that I've never experienced before. And one of them was it Danish pastries? I said, like, this was a while ago. I was like, yeah, I've never had some of those. And chat was offended because apparently this is like, I don't know, a important food rite of passage kind of thing. Child's Play? Toy Story? I don't think it was Toy Story, no. Pea soup? I think that's what it was. I think it was probably, I've seen clips of The Exorcist and where the head turns too many. Yeah. But yeah, so my brain was thinking about stuff that I'm like, that I've discussed with you guys that I need to try or like read a book or watch a movie, that kind of thing. And in this case, it was food. I have finally tried the Danish pastry thing, and I will say I am whelmed. It was thoroughly okay. There you go. I don't always follow through with trying the things that the denizens tell me to try, but when I do, sometimes I'm very whelmed. What flavor of Danish pastry? So I had a cheesecake and I had a what was that one? Apple pie? I think it had apple. Pretty sure it was like an apple pie thing. Yes. I don't know. It was like weird. Cherry? I did not try a cherry. Like, okay, so here's the thing. So you refrigerate them, right? That's how I got them. And they're like, here's your cooking instructions. Cook it in the oven at like very high temperature for like 10-15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, so this is apparently how you reheat these. So they're meant to be eaten hot. So I did that. And the crust that was like this lovely croissant feeling, like layered sort of thing, was like rock hard. It was not good. And then the filling, like the cream cheese filling warm was really weird too. I didn't like that. So I tried it cold and it was just kind of okay. I don't know. Kakabaka, thank you very much. Hello, welcome. Glad you could make it today. Interesting name choice. It kind of rolls off the tongue. I feel like it's a vaguely insulting name. Listen, you deserve better and more, okay? But also, hello, welcome. Get them fresh from bakeries. I don't know, maybe that was the problem, that they were like not super fresh. They were made to be like stored. I don't know. I was whelmed. They were very whelming. Like, they weren't bad, but they weren't like life-changing or anything either. I was expecting a lot more based on how like you guys reacted. I don't know. So if we just have like a whole bunch of tails. It's funny. You know what? It's a solid reason to do the thing. That's fair. See, that's the thing. I'm very used to cinnamon rolls. I do like cinnamon rolls quite a lot. They're very sweet, so I don't eat a lot of them. And if I'm like, I could have a cinnamon roll or like a pretzel, I'll choose a pretzel, right? all the tails. Yes. I mean, you gotta have all the tails, right? Honestly, for like a concept, it's not too bad. We do kind of need to figure out, like, we have this weird, like, empty area right here, and I'm not sure what the heck we're gonna do with that. Let's see. So we got a bunch of tails there. We got, what do we want to do with this area? Yum. Honestly, let's see, in the Baldur's Gate, the Dragonborn have like a little tail. We might include like a little bit of a tail just so that we have something that goes kind of up like this. We have a tree that's gonna kind of go like this, right? We've got a very sharp angle downward like this. So we have like an interesting negative space around one character's face. We have like an interesting thing right here where the other character is. The two characters are kind of talking to each other. Like, I think that makes sense. But we do have this very interesting, like, we could have, we could curve the tree branches a little more, and then we could have like a very interesting, like, circular shape, which might be really good for focusing what to look at in the peak tour, right? Soft pretzels with cheese dip. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good though. Have I ever seen there's a cinnamon roll the size of a take-home box? A gigantic to-go. I have not. That sounds like the mother of all cinnamon rolls. That sounds like you gotta have 2 meals. You make 2 meals out of a cinnamon roll that big. The series went from 2nd edition to the 5th edition hard? What do you mean? Alright, so we need to copy this layer, and then we need to make our tree branches and tree. We don't need to draw this in pink, so we're just gonna do like one of those. We gotta make sure that we have like a nice. We could have like a droopy, sad tree, just so we have some interesting, like. Oh, that's really nice though. We could have some really nice. Look at that framing. We could have some flowers and stuff. Oh. For Baldur's Gate? Oh, okay. You know, I don't know if I've ever played the D&D with like 2nd edition. I think it's all been 5th edition for me. No kitsunes in 5th edition? Can't have that. No. Wisteria? Yeah, like a weeping willow or a wisteria tree. Something like that. I think that might be very interesting for like a framing mechanism. Still want to have a rock right there, but we gotta separate the elements out a little bit more. The only problem is, if I do have a tree like that, how do we have our we gotta figure out our contrast as well, right? So let's grab. Is there anything on this layer? Hold on. Hello? Layer? No, there's nothing on this layer. Okay, so let's try. Let's do this. Then let's set this layer to multiply layer. And then let's figure out our color values. How do you make an illustration look good? you gotta have good contrast. So you have like, that's way too dark. Okay, so that's way too dark. But like, hold on. So you have like this character that is, we're gonna have the most contrast around this character. That's gonna be the stratagem, okay? So we need to make sure that this is all fairly dark. We're going to actually probably make some of the lightest parts of the picture. Also like right here. There we go. Okay, so we have a sword that's like constantly on fire, right? And we have fish. More fish. Probably another fish. Got a rock. We got this. Okay, we are going to see if we can make... Why are you like that? Why are you deleting my lines? Stop it. Okay, so we want a very bright spot right here by this character. Could probably do that with like a sky effect. So we have these color. These color. And then we draw, let's see. I wonder if this makes this look too, like they're too separate. Not too bad. Okay, so then do we have this mid-tone, maybe a little bit lighter for our watercolor? But then the question becomes, how do we balance out the different light sources that we want here? Because if we have a sword that is glowing and on fire, right? The Everburn blade? I think it's the Everburn blade. Second AD&D. Unfortunately, I have no knowledge of this. The gigantic cinnamon roll in the Discord. Okay, hold on. I must observe. Oh my lord. That is a gigantic cinnamon roll. Honestly, looks pretty heckin' good. I wonder. So we gotta make this part a little bit darker. And the sky a little bit brighter. Yum, 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 yum. This doesn't work compositionally. Okay, we gotta figure out why this doesn't work, okay? So we have a lot of various shades of things. So theoretically, having a character that has like very dark scale color with like a very light sky color, that should work really good, right? But then why doesn't any of this work? Where is my contrast? Okay, we gotta figure out what's going on with this. I'm gonna delete all these because they're terrible and I don't like them. Okay, so we have like bright sky color, right? And then we need like dark colors. Let's set this to multiply. Not very dark. We should probably change that. Okay, so this is like the foreground. But then how do you make the sword looks like it's on fire and also make it look good? How does this work? How do we want this to work? What sort of lighting do we want? So we could do this, but we could also make the it's fairly local. Do not dox yourself. Do not offer that information. Yeah. Nah. I'd listen. Keep your cinnamon roll a secret. So alternatively, we don't do this. We could do night fishing. Let's see how that would look, shall we? So we have all of this very dark, and then let's see, the sky is very, very dark. We've got, I wonder actually, hold on. Okay, so we have all this being very, very dark, right? We have perhaps the moon, like right here, behind all of this stuff, right? And then would we have this character? We could do this where there's just a little bit of shadow. This is all like more brightly lit. We could even have, let's go with like super fantastical like edge lighting, and then I mean, this isn't exactly how it would work, but we could have something like this. And then a little bit of edge lighting here. Little night fishing, why not? Would that work? Possibly. Hello, Kurotomo. Yeah, we back. Yeah, I don't know why it broke earlier, but we're back. Ta-da! Dark. What do you mean? Hold on. You're telling me that people, if they're a villain, they pronounce things differently. Really? Now, but here's the thing, though. I don't know if this works either. Like we could have some very interesting lighting with the sword, and then the edge lighting with the moon. Like, we could make it work, but like, I feel like it would be kind of a struggle, especially since a lot of the cool backgroundy details would not be there, right? It's a core tenet. Oh, okay, I will have you know that Megamind was more mischievous than a villain. Also became a hero at the end of the movie. So like really, if we're comparing, I feel like that would mean that like if you take the whole plot point, that would make me not a villain, right? I just pronounce things weirdly. I'm not a villain. I'm not. Also, I'm not really happy with, like this, I could see this a little bit better. Just Just make this more contrasty. Maybe even, let's see, let's lock the transparency on this. Let's grab these color. Let's make it even darker. Why not? And then we do like a one of those. And then we do have like the lighting from the fire. Okay, listen. There's a line. There's several lines between villain and the C word. Okay, I am fierce, very fierce, but that doesn't make me a villain either. There's like separation. There's degrees of separation, right? Golden what? No. Okay, so we have the most contrast right there. I'm just gonna ignore chat for a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so we have the most contrast right there. We'd have a multiply layer. Let's see. We're gonna have, let's see, the tree and the shoreline and the fishing kitsune right there. Let's make this a little bit lighter, and we can have our, maybe even a little bit lighter than that. We'll have our rocks and our distant across the lake trees and stuff. Do I want the water to be this lit up? This sward does not look lit up enough to be on fire. So then we have to ask ourselves how to make this work. Do we just need to have enough shading over these chunklets to make these work? How does it work? We gotta figure out our values. Okay, I'm gonna add also, can we get a shout out for Konotomo? Hello, fabulous bean. Welcome. Cultured individual. Okay, so we gotta kind of squint this and figure out if this, like, does this work compositionally? That's the thing that we gotta figure out, you know? Make all this a little bit darker. Let's see, kind of like that. Does this work? Does this work? Do we need to add more lighting? Sword that's on fire, kind of bright, probably. And then we got the fish grilling on here. We could actually probably make the fish a little bit darker in color. And then does this work? Can make the chin and little bits of the face a little bit lighter, because there's, you know, there's lighting happening, right? Does this work though? That's the thing. I think it could work. Like, for sure. okay, we make everything a little bit darker, right? And then we have our light source, which is the sun, like this. So we have a little bit of global lighting. We have a lovely bit of contrast behind the Dargan right there. We have a lot of lighting on the sword. They're like under a tree, right? So that's where all the shadowy stuff is coming from. Is there an Aila2? Wait, really? Wow. I had no idea. Oh, I see. Yeah, listen. We haven't seen a single speck of scuff yet on stream 2 with Aila2. So theoretically, this is better, isn't it? Is better. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Aila3, listen, 3 is a crowd. Don't do 3. Don't do 3s. Okay? You gotta plan properly for that kind of stuff. Alright, I might need to contemplate this. We have a lot of really weird, sketchy value layers and stuff. Let me throw all these in a folder. I'll put this at this. Just give it a little bit of values. But yeah, figuring out colors will be kind of important. We're gonna have probably oranges and blues and greens. We're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to do some more problem solving on this. I don't think I'm gonna do it today though. But yeah, so to answer the age-old question, what would it be like to go on an adventure with Aila? It will be lots of fishing and lots of cooking. That's how to do an adventure. Bam! There you go. Question answered. Should you activate the Scuffinator? I don't know. That seems kind of risky. But also, like, we gotta test it, right? Hold on. Let me save this. Okay. Now you can try scuffing. Stretching and hydrating. I think I will. Thank you for the redeem. Fine. Oh, come on. When I'm stretching? Really? When I'm trying to do a hydrate? Wow. Kyron, wow. Fish cannon operational? Oh, we got 2 out of 2. Let's go. Alright. And a brain cell? Wow. Fish cannon 3 for 3 currently. We got... You stole my hoodie too? Wow. I can't believe you've done this. Okay. Well, anyway. You're trying to break stream? Why would you do that? No. Listen. We don't want to strive for scuff. We want to strive for good things, yeah? Like raiding a friendo and supporting the homies. That's what we want to do, don't you think? Test received. Alright, everybody. We are probably gonna call it here for today. You crashed yourself. Wow. I think this will be the end. Yeah, let's go back to just chatting. There we go. Hello. Double. Well, there's not two of me. It's just the
Boo.
one, really.
Did I get you?
Frost, hello there. Glad you made it today. Hope you had fun on stream today. Alright, that'll be it for today. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, Tuesday, probably. Listen, we're either going to be playing Minecraft because we have an aquarium to build, or I'm gonna buy blueprints and we're gonna play puzzle game. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's gonna be one of them's. Let's see, Wednesday we are doing spicy arts. Yeah, I have the schedule in the in screen. That's all right. But yeah, let's go raid a friendo. Let me see, Host is online right now. Hold on, looking up, contemplating. We got an Amuki. We got a Chris. We could raid Chris. Oh wait, Dandelion. Oh, we could raid the Hunts. You guys want to raid Hunts? Let's raid Hunts today. I think that would be very good. She's doing a Tarkov-like thing. What is this? Hunt Showdown. So if we distract her, I'm sure only good things will happen. Fish cannon jam raid. There you go. Anyway, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you all next time, okay? Okay. For now, bye.